Alright. Woo! Recording. Doing a one shot. It's gonna be spooky. Ah!
You turn the lights off?
Oh yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Do we have candles?
No, but we do have theater mood.
Ooh, yes.
This was being set. This basement was initially set up to be a movie theater.
Ooh,
Nice. Notice the white wall projection screen.
I never noticed that. It's okay, we have sconce lighting.
Just pretend they're braziers.
Fair enough.
Braziers?
Yeah, braziers. Braziers.
I think brazier is like underwear, like old
Yeah,
timey.
yeah.
Okay. Can you give me? Can I have another beer before we get started here? Maybe two.
He wants to get legit freaked out when we run.
I-
Yeah,
you
I've
know,
already
I-
started getting drunk.
I wouldn't mind being scared for once.
It's like that.
I'll do my best.
It's like that coworker from my first job that told me he loved playing Halo against the flood in the dark while high.
Oh yeah, that does sound like a way to do it.
Right.
Jesus. Yeah, it's intense. Okay. So your good buddy, your good friend, me, Justin, your dungeon master. He's been hyping up all week. He's got this new game plan. All right, and I'm like, hey guys, like this is gonna be the shit. Like I've thought of I've reimagined the game. All right, we're gonna do shit you've never believed. I'm gonna blow your mind. You all ready? It's gonna be great. I've been talking it up all week. I basically abandoned my job to annoy you and harass you all the time to get you to play this game.
I don't know if you should upload this.
This isn't true. This is the story. We're going into imagination time now.
It'll be the greatest one shot you've ever seen.
We've all made character sheets for ourselves. Well, they've all made character sheets for themselves. We've judged them. It was not nice. I was mean.
We've cross-referenced and we determined that they are accurate.
Woo! Go teams.
I approve of mine.
Yes. Okay, and for a change of pace and a change of scenery, you've been invited by me to this abandoned mansion out in the swamplands of Maryland. And I've told you we're going to do a whole new kind of game. We're starting this campaign tonight. You need to be there. It's going to be amazing. You drive up. It's a long trip. It's getting late at night, but I told you, hey, the wives are watching the kids for the weekend. It's just going to be us. We're going to have a great time. I brought beers. We're going to have food. It's going to be amazing. All right?
Do we have Wi-Fi?
No.
You know, there's a bit of an issue. Signal's kind of shoddy. It comes in and out. I think maybe you'll be able to get a few calls out.
See, I'm not concerned about calls. I have stuff that I have to do in games, mobile games. I wouldn't have agreed to this if I didn't have constant internet access.
Unplug.
Come on, man. Don't make me confiscate your phone. I gotta tell you,
all
this
right.
is an experience.
I get yelled at by Jessica to.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
get
so-
pressured into going. You're basically just forced to come along.
Okay.
I've gone out ahead of time. It's like, yo, I gotta set up some stuff. When you get there, it's gonna be so cool. Experience like you've never had before. You guys pull up. You carpool together. You're being, a good,
One escape
yeah, it's a
vehicle.
good idea for the environment or whatever. It's a long trip.
Fuck the environment.
All right. Well, if that's the case, first thing I'm going to do is look for a bathroom because if it's been a long trip, I have to use the bathroom.
Yeah. You get there. You don't see any bathroom out front. You take a piss on the bush outside. You come up. It is the dark, creepy mansion of all of your nightmares. Dead trees hanging out, dead bushes. I thought there was a living bush back there. No, it turns out it's just moss or something like that taking it over. It's spooky. There is deep thought, thick fog rolling across all of the landscape. As you look out across it, you see to the right there's a small sort of glass building there. It's a bit of a conservatory or greenhouse there attached to the side of the house on the right side. As you come up to this grand, huge entrance, you see a huge 2-story mansion in front of you. Old, run down, beat up, hasn't been taken care of in years. You think for yourself for a few moments, this cannot be the right.
I wonder what the rent is on this place.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
maybe a lot, maybe not. It's no rent at all. It's abandoned,
Yeah.
probably.
Come on, go for the swamp fever.
Yeah.
But a note on the front wooden doors in my handwriting. Hard to read, takes you a few minutes to decipher.
Yep, Justin's here.
Come on in, have a look around. I'm in the basement getting stuff ready for you. We're going to have the time of our lives.
Did he always write in red ink?
Smoothie. That's pinned to the front door. What would you like to do? You see around you there's like a metal fence a bit out from the main building itself. To the right, that glass greenhouse, big wooden front door. Do you go in? It seems unlocked.
Well, the note told us to get and go to the basement, so start trying to find the basement.
Yeah, if I recognize that as your handwriting, I'm gonna assume you're in there. I'm gonna go in.
Big heavy doors push open. It takes a considerable amount of work to push the heavy doors in. As you come into the main foyer, you see a grand staircase leading upstairs. You see a couple of doors to your sides. It's a dusty, dirty old house. You don't really know your way around. There are a door, 4 doors in this hallway before you reach the stairs, and grand elegant stairs with wooden sculptures in front of sort of like mermaid women as it branches up into this turn up to the second story.
Only just about as
And
creepy
then-
as the farmhouse.
Underneath that sort of stairs, 2-sided stairs up, two sides of the room, you see a stairway leading to the basement.
So, is there any lighting, or is it all?
It's pretty dark in here, actually. You see, roll a perception check.
Let's see here. D20, where you at? There you go. Alright. Let's see. 13, wisdom plus. Alright, so 14.
14?
7.
You're just
17.
you're distracted. Wait, you had 17?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Quiet man comes in as Rob looks around. He notices some light coming from the door, the second door on your left, before the stairs, and Dave looks around and notices a good deal of cobwebs as well. You see the light as well, but you see cobwebs. You see that this is probably a long abandoned building, and roll a second perception check for me.
All of us, or just him?
Just him.
Okay.
That one's not so great. So 12.
You walk into this place and it just doesn't feel right to you.
Ooh.
But that's about where it is. You're uncomfortable in new places, and you sort of chalk it up to that.
Sure.
There's that light on the second left. There's a bit of a visual for people who can't see it, and so you can see these stairs to the basement. This is about the layout. Again, not necessarily to scale. We're going room by room here.
Mhm.
We're not getting real tight on the rules and details of this. Not all do these. Like, clearly this door that doesn't attach to anything doesn't exist and stuff like that. These rooms are not connected.
No.
That's mostly it. And you can see the door, the basement stairs. You can see that light too. You can see the stairs upstairs. It's a beautiful house. So you're surprised something
was
like
once.
this. Yeah, you're surprised something like this has been left in such disrepair, and how you have access to it.
The economy, yo. No one has money for it.
Question is, how did Justin get access to this?
Who says he got permission?
This is true.
We squatters now.
You do whatever you're doing.
So,
I'll walk you through as you go.
Note
so
said basement, right?
yeah. So, do we want to see what that light on the second door on the left is, or just go ahead for the basement?
I mean, I'm not going to walk in and look around someone's house, so I'm going to try to go to the basement, where
Yeah,
he
I'll
says
follow.
he is.
Sounds good.
You march down to the basement, thick stone stairs. As you push open the door, you come out into a dusty, creaky old hallway. come down the stairs, push through the door to a dusty, creaky hallway. You see to the right a bit of a storeroom. In front of you, you can see barrels of a wine cellar, and to your left, a closed door.
Ah, dang it. The wine's probably all vinegar by now.
How's the lighting down here?
Dark.
Yeah, it's pretty dark, and you can see, because this room that you're in, the dusty hallway, is lit. With a small, like, it looks like an old lamp, but it's got like a modern fitting in it. It's pretty low light. You can see this room and a little bit into the others, but they don't seem lit.
Alright, well, I whip out the flashlight.
And the room lights up. You can see into the wine cellar a little bit. And there's a red stain across the floor. You look into the right and the ladder. Larder.
Larder.
It's larder. Larder. It just looks like stores, like a very long, big, elaborate pantry, and you can't see very far into it because shelves block your way.
Are there any snacks?
Oh, there's looks like it looks like it's stocked with fresh snacks. Actually,
Wait, what?
there are a bag of chips. There's cans, a variety of cans. A lot of the cans seem older, but there does seem to be some fresh stuff put into some of the stacks.
Okay, so
I snag a bag of chips.
Check and ask for
Go
expiration dates
into
before
there and do an investigation check.
Alright, so let's see. 14 plus 2 plus. Alright, so 19.
19, you find a beautiful bag of Doritos. Scrolling through, going through the
Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch?
whatever you prefer. Going through the collections, you find a couple of really weird looking jars of, like, it's a partially see-through fluid, and then you can see something inside, but you can't really tell what it is. It looks like it may be like old peaches or some nonsense like that as you go through. Mixed in, there's a couple of new items just placed into the racks next to the old stuff.
Ah, sploosh.
Sploosh.
That's a reference.
Well, I'm eating Doritos, so.
As he eats up some Doritos in the larder, you see a look through. You see a door on the other side of the storage room. What are you guys up to?
Trying to find the DM.
The eternal struggle.
Gotta
See.
be a stairway to a basement around here somewhere.
Oh, no, we're in the basement now.
to heaven.
Do I have signal on my phone?
You're not in the
You
basement?
check, and you got like 2 bars.
Wow, that's a good phone.
Can I try calling you to see where you're at?
You give a call. It starts to ring and then immediately goes to voicemail.
That a-hole. He's probably taking a shit somewhere.
Yeah.
No, I definitely answered my phone.
Alright.
Alright, well, there goes that, so.
I guess I'll check out the room on the left.
You go to the door and it opens up.
Oh no, how's the
Goes
lighting
into-
down here?
Technically, don't we all have flashlights?
Yeah,
with our
low lighting in
phones?
this room. You open up into a pitch black room. And the bit of light that comes through, you can see like a drop shoot from another room with some black dust on the floor and things like that.
Yeah, it does not look like
So
the place.
don't we all have flashlights?
Perception
technically,
check?
Justin? Don't we all have flashlights because of our phones, technically?
Nope, they didn't
No.
ring their phones.
Another 7.
It's a game!
I mean, even if we did, I think that would only equate to about dim light. So.
No, phones are actually pretty fucking powerful, let's be fair.
Where do you, where do
Well,
you
they
go
made it
without
very
your
fast.
phone ever?
This is, we have to remove phones. It's a horror trope.
I
Don't
will.
make me make up an explanation.
made
I
me-
will!
You made me make myself as a character on a sheet.
This ride was so long, you had to use your GPS. Your phone died on the way.
I would have had a charger.
You got a working phone,
all
but,
right, all right.
and which is
And
your
our battery
flashlight.
died.
That's your flashlight,
all right,
we'll
then-
say.
Okay. Do I have to maintain a battery charge? Am I keeping
You're
track?
not concerned. You're
Okay.
at like a good
All right.
98%.
All right.
You Google Maps the directions and printed them out like an old person.
Hell yeah. Old people.
Now that takes me back. Fuck MapQuest.
MapQuest, yeah.
That's how we got to Maryland in the first place.
All right, what are you up to?
Well,
So he's munching on some chips in the other room. You're in a black room.
Now,
I'm looking into a black room.
was
I'm
it a
not stepping
snack
into
size or
black
was it a
room.
full size?
Oh, it's full size.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you're not party sizing this. So
Oh,
let's do this.
Well, I wanted to make sure it wasn't like a little
Little
snack
kids
size.
Doritos.
Yeah.
No.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm not stepping into a pitch black room, so yeah, I'm just at the door.
All right.
It's like,
I mean,
you see anything else?
Rob just stands there eating his
Well, I
chips,
guess-
looking at you guys like.
He's like, let me know
Isn't
when
it
you find
great?
him.
I thought I was in a different room. If you guys need me, like, you can call me and tell me you need the flashlight.
You're arguing in real life. This is happening in the game right now. If you needed me, you should have said something.
Look, I found chips. Anybody want chips?
I got
No, thanks.
All right, you and your diet. Dave, you want chips?
Nah, I'm still looking for the DM. Where's he at?
We can look for the DM and eat chips at the same time.
He's not lying.
Fine, toss me a Dorito.
There you go.
All
right.
The dark side.
All right, so I put a Dorito in my mouth and then I walk over with the flashlight to the dark room. Urinating DM.
Where are the Cheetos?
We said Doritos.
I cast a spell.
You see a room full of coal. Inside the room is two doors, one on the far side, one on your left. The one on your left is open, and you see a dim light coming through. In it, there is dusty black footprints all over the place. You see a lot of footprints going from that door with a light to the entrance door, back and forth.
Okay, so it looks like he's been through
About
here.
size 9.5.
Ah. Okay, I'm gonna guess he's through this way.
You get through into a long hallway with some old stone busts. Some cracked and broken. Bunch of old looking guys. You don't recognize them. History check from anybody.
That would be me.
I'm gonna be terrible at this.
I ain't even rolling. I wouldn't.
All right,
I don't
16.
have history for that shit.
15, not bad.
You've been rolling. You haven't been rolling super great this day.
Hey, a 14's not bad on the die.
That's fair. You both together remember that this would have been like a famous house, one of the Maryland founders and stuff like that. Although it's had a bit of a history, there's been some murders and stuff in the past. You know.
It's slavery.
Also some of that, but that was a bit further back. But it's had a history since, and nobody's really been in here in a while.
It is time, Lord.
Yeah, you don't really know any of these people, but you feel like they're about that sort of founding time frame. You get to the far end,
I
and
feel so conflicted.
there's a door there, and through it you can see candles lit all around. You see a really disturbing sight of some sort of ritualistic center. Salt lines on the floor, candles in every stretch, plates full of burned leftover material, and the singed outline of a human shape on the far wall.
Oh, God.
Going inside, I need investigation.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me.
No, we're not going there.
8. That's with a +5.
Alright, what was that, an investigation?
You do have a feat.
That's an intelligence check.
No.
I think it was for
Sure.
checks and saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Was it?
Like checks and savings or in saves and checks. I thought it was just on actual int, but I can use it for that.
It's because it's an int
All right.
check.
All right, I'm gonna call Jessica and be like, "Hey, what do you think about this? Why are you bothering me?" Oh, I mean, I just wanted to see how you were doing. What do you want? All right.
You killed my buzz.
All right. On my reroll, I got a 22.
Nice.
Thanks, dear. Love you. Go away.
That connection to your wife refocuses you, and she's like, "Yeah, that sounds creepy as shit." Looking about with that new focus in mind and the weird ass shit, it's like that sounds like some magic bullshit. Is there like a notebook? There's always got to be a notebook of some kind,
To be
right?
fair, if I would have walked into a room with a pentagram and blood, I would have been a little bit suspicious at first too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need my wife.
But she's
for that.
just like, there's always a notebook. Is
All
there
right,
some
all
sort
right.
of notebook or journal?
All right, guys. Jessica says there's a notebook because
You look down and you find the notebook after your investigation because you're like, Jess says there's got to be a notebook, so you go sorting through some stuff and you find one,
all right.
You mean-
leather-bound notebook.
You mean the kind that we read, burn, and then don't tell the party?
Look, she had her reasons, I'm sure.
You find my leather notebook, bound and with a bloody handprint across it.
Ooh. Anyone have gloves? I don't want to touch that.
Do we recognize this as your notebook?
Yes, and as you open it up, it's fairly apparent as my horrible handwriting shines through. I need another investigation check.
Not
to
rolling you this time. You've been
try
rolling
to
shit.
read through this nonsense.
20.
Alright.
Oh my
That's
god,
a 9.
I cannot roll an investigation tonight.
As Rob flips through it and manages to decipher my nonsense, and it's almost it reads a bit as a journal. It's like I figured it out. I found it. I found the perfect way to make this game. I can actually something's weird about this house, and I can make it real. We can really do it. We don't have to play this game anymore. I can make something real, concrete, and they can fight, and it'll be
Isekai?
amazing. It rolls on a bit more, but then it says, I guess after I do the ritual, I'll meet them in the dining room, and we can sit down and have a meal, and I can let them know what's up. But that's earlier in the journal, and it goes on for some bit. Would you like to read more?
Yes.
All right, you take a bit of time to read some more, and you're like,
I get Dorito dust on some of the pages.
Yep.
that seems appropriate.
Okay.
Future generations may never know what I wrote in this journal. You read a bit further on, and it's like,
They'll wonder why Trump was reading this journal.
you read a bit further on, and it gets a bit more haphazard. The handwriting is getting messy, and
He was slipping further into insanity.
It starts not sounding like me, and it's like,
You must have had
This-
3 beers by now. Jesus Christ.
whoa, let's not go crazy. Maybe a beer and a half, right?
Okay.
And it goes on, and it's like, maybe I bit off a bit more than I can chew, but, I don't have to make monsters anymore. Like, the backstories are already there. I just gotta ask them about it. And this might be a little bit dangerous, but so far they seem to do, they seem to do exactly what I expect. And it's nothing they can't handle and stuff like that. And it rolls on for a bit more before it starts becoming nonsense. It's literally just me like scribbling madly on a page, and you see more symbols and more things, and you see some outlines of this
God, we're
ritual
knowing.
itself. And you now see near the end page written with words written all over it, this setup and this room, the images that are scrawled on the floor in salt and written in blood. And just written over top of it is Master knows best. Master knows best. Master knows best. So that's where the journal ends.
So we call Tabby?
You try to call Tabby and your phone loses service.
Alright, well, I'm out of ideas. But Dave, you're good at riddles, so what do you think of all this nonsense?
Well, I think maybe he somehow slipped into a pact with the devil, but other than that,
Also, how long has he been here before us?
I have a feeling he's been here before. This wouldn't have happened in an hour.
Yeah, you roll wisdom saving throw. You roll a Investigation.
Remember the +2 for your feet.
Sure.
24.
Gonna need it. It's a total of 10 even with that.
From what you gather, including from having investigated some of the provisions in this house and things like that, I've likely been setting this up over a series of days.
Alright, so-
And who knows how long I was here, maybe a few hours ago that this happened here in this room.
Pretty sure he's fucking with us.
What did you get, Dave?
10 total.
Actually, roll it again.
Actually.
Alright. How many did we say you have?
We didn't set a number. I'm guessing proficiency, so 3.
Huh.
You
Thanks.
rolled worse.
Thanks for that.
You get a desperately uneasy feeling. And it's like that charred outline of a human body, it's like it's staring at you. You do not want to be in this room. This is standing in a room filled with corpses. Everything about this feels wrong. Cannot be here right now.
Yeah. Probably have a sound effect for that too.
Malachi would like this.
Yeah, what are you doing? It's itching at you.
I'm going
now.
that way.
Yeah, you
I just
jump out into the room. You're waiting in the statue hallway. And you feel uneasy in here as well. Now it feels like the statues are staring at you. The positioning of the statues is like they're watching the hallway. And you can't get it out of your head. This isn't right. I don't want to be here. Everything about this house is creeping you out right now. You guys, your friend has bolted from the room. You're there finishing up reading this journal. What are you guys doing?
Cool story, bro.
How many Doritos do I have left?
I mean, you're stress eating now.
Oh, okay.
You're getting through this bag.
You're
But
full
you
on-
remember there was another bag.
Ah, yeah.
You're full on Choji at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of want to like investigate like the char on the wall.
Go over and look at it. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear.
14.
Not bad, but not great. You look at it, and as you go over and just touch the ash a bit, as it flecks off, just you feel this in the back of your head. A cold snap comes over you, and you take 10 points.
Oh, come
A
on.
D10 of psychic damage.
Oh god, we're in the Amityville house.
Oh, you roll.
You
okay.
take 7 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
Ow! I think I just had a stroke. These fucking Doritos.
As an image flips into your brain of skin burning and tearing and shredding, and then flicked back into reality.
Alright, guys, let's go out of this house. Also, you should touch that wall.
You agree?
sorry, Justin. We're not waiting around for you in here. We're out.
Dave's on board. Mike.
If they're leaving, I'm leaving. I'm not staying here alone.
All right. As you make your way past this statue hallway, you see as you enter in the furnace room. I need a perception check.
The Burning Man.
Ooh, dear. I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh, that's not great. Perception check. Perception check.
Oh god, perception. Reroll that.
That was insane.
Okay.
That's a 14.
Perception is wisdom, so 16.
I dropped my glasses, Velma style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah! As he drops his glasses,
Never say that name again.
you notice there's more footsteps in here. There's a lot more footsteps in here.
Than before we came in.
It's almost covered in footsteps.
Wait, those aren't our footsteps, are they?
All sizes, all shapes. Things that don't look like shoes. Things that don't look like feet.
Run!
Oops. Devil's walking around.
Me and running don't get along very well.
Me neither.
You move into that dusty hallway, and the dust feels thick now. When you walk into it, it's like you walked into the middle of like an ash rainfall as you walk into this room.
I pull my shirt over my face.
Okay, who set
Which
off?
is good, has I need Constitution saving throws, you with advantage with that quick decision. And if you cover your mouth.
Constitution.
Oh, 2 19s.
Not terrible.
Nice.
All right, so
That's a lot. You're good.
okay.
19.
Oh.
You're
That's a
good.
nat 20 on the die.
Stop coughing.
As you all go into the room, you hold back the coughs as you push through and you go up to the stairwell. As you go through, the shadows seem to cling to every dark corner as you run up. And as you do, each time you take a step, it gets a little bit harder to pick up your foot. You reach for the rail. I need whoever's going first.
Well, he was the most scared, so I guess he's.
Oh yeah, I guess he'd
Yeah.
be first. He'd be running ahead of us.
I need you to roll a strength saving throw
Oh,
with a +2.
sure.
Doesn't need it.
There's 10 total.
Has your hand, when you reach to the rail, doesn't release.
Oh no.
You try to pull your hand apart, and it's like a thick black gum is sticking to your hands, and you realize now
Black
it's on
flubber.
your feet, as all of you are now feet walking up like you're in thick tar or oil. I need strength saving throws from everybody.
Alright, failed one.
19.
Nice.
Worse than the last one.
Strength save 11.
11.
7 total.
As Rob begins pushing forward, and he's like moving past, and he climbs up and out, and he gets out. But you two, as you slowly are trying to make your way up, this darkness, this blackness that's grabbing onto your feet, you can see now. And Dave, as you look down at your hand, the little black stick, it's spreading, little tendrils reaching
I
out
turn
and
around and try to-
squirming and ripping like worms and pulling up your hand as it starts to coat and spread over your hand and rip up your
Oh,
arm.
great.
As you
I'm
start losing it, I need a wisdom saving throw
I shine the flashlight on them like that doesn't look good.
with advantage.
Alright, that looks decent. 20?
As the bright light of day just confirms exactly what you're seeing as true, as it's actually there, and you both quickly push up and out of the hallway, trying to rip out of it, and it's holding on to your hand. Go ahead, roll a strength save with
Hey
advantage.
Dave, I would try stabbing that thing with the fucking screwdriver if I were you.
Don't lose the screwdriver.
Nah.
Not great.
My
As he's
strength-
still stuck, you two are at the top of the hallway. As Dave, it starts to spread up your arm, and you can feel it now, like little burning, biting mouths at your fingertips as it makes its way up your hand. You take 5 points of acid damage as it burns into you, and you can feel it melting your fingertips, burning the hair off of your knuckles. And your friends are pulling and pulling, but it's just collecting, and all of the shadows begin collecting out of the hallway and just coalescing around your feet and your hand as it begins to drag you in.
Hi. Does the flashlight do nothing?
It helped them.
It gave him advantage, but he still rolled like shit.
As you're being consumed by this darkness in the hallway, your friends yanking and yanking on you as you can't get free.
Hey Dave, try stabbing it. Just
You have one free hand.
I guess. Okay,
Sure.
we'll try.
or scraping it off. Like
Yeah,
pry it
yeah.
Don't you. Don't stab your arm, but maybe use the screwdriver. Try to scrape it off you.
That's a good question. Is this a flathead or a Phillips head?
Either way.
It's a flathead. It's a flathead. This matters. It's a flathead. It's more universal than a Phillips, honestly.
Fair enough.
It's an Allen driver.
Oh, you're fucked.
Who made the joke for that?
Anyway.
All right. So what are you doing? You're there. You're being
Gonna
consumed by an inky blackness that seems like it's growing and
Try
spreading
to
and
pull his
stretching.
stuff off.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Awesome.
Your friends are trying to help you, so you get advantage.
Oh, now you roll good.
Right? That's an 18 on the die. So
Does he have proficiency with
your
his
arm.
screwdriver?
He does. Go ahead and roll a d6 for damage.
Alright. D6 for damage.
And Dex.
So plus dex on that. That's going to be 3 damage to this stuff.
Look at your skill.
You did how much damage you
You're-
said?
3.
You're his lifeline.
I'll be upstairs. I'll be in Todd's standing up there a little bit. Huh?
I'm on beer 3.
She specifically told me not to buy one because she was married to a painter. You're what? You're 3?
Yeah.
I'm so hot.
Yeah, baby.
Go help yourself. Alright. As you scrape and scratch into it, you manage to free it more so than your arm from it. And you get free and loose. And you climb your way up the stairs and out into the foyer. With your friends now. Finally getting past that stairway. As you still have the black goop on your hands. And you take another 6 points of acid damage. Ouch.
I'm going to die.
As you can feel your skin melting now in your very hand, and you don't, like, the thoughts are running through your mind. Am I gonna have fingers? Am I gonna have a hand after this shit? What is this shit? It seems aware of you and is
Oh, God.
ripping and tearing and
Do I have
spreading.
to start using my left?
I would, since we're out here, I would say, hey, Justin, your house is fucking attacking us.
You
Are
get
are
no
you-
response
are you
and
here?
no answer.
Alright, well, fuck this. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's try.
Yes,
I
I
only front door's going to
I
be locked,
assume
but-
it's going to be locked, but let's for the sake of real
You-
life.
You
Run to
bust
the-
out the
run to the
front
front
door.
Okay.
And the marsh has flooded. And the driveway that you used to get in has now completely flooded. And around your little island of house, there is just water and fog as far as you can see.
The way is
And the
shut.
fog drips in thicker and thicker over the flooded marsh as you start to see little images on your perception checks from everybody. As you're still being consumed by a
I
black
can't
ooze.
tell whether we're in House on the Haunted Hill or The Mist.
I rolled a nat 1 again, so I'm balancing my good rolls with nat
Ah.
1s.
Got a 15 plus my 5, so 20 perception.
2.
You see something moving out in the fog.
Oh, shit.
Figures. Humanoid figures. And they're shifting in unnatural ways. You'll see it out 50 feet, and then it'll shift. Almost gotta be 100 miles an hour across your field of vision out to the corner, and then it'll shift in 20 feet, and then it'll disappear. And you'll see these all over.
Okay.
You see them moving and shifting and coming. And
Between the burning on my arm and seeing this shit now, my immediate response: we're gonna die here.
we're gonna die here. We're gonna die here. We're gonna die here. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
I knew I should have got that life insurance.
Okay, who time traveled and pissed off the time race?
Oh, that's no good.
God,
That's a
your
9.
shit today, Dave.
That is a 9. Total.
As you start freaking out, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here, and you can feel the burning on your arm still, and you might
Awesome.
6. God damn, I'm rolling well for damage. 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Take a moment, figure out what you're going to do. Apparently, I have to piss every 2 seconds.
So, like, can we see water? Like, I know there's a marsh with, like,
Yeah, the place is flooded.
yeah, I would fucking stick your hand in the marsh. I mean, yeah.
You know what's sad is that part of me was picturing the farmhouse that we grew up in for this.
Yeah, me too.
Especially considering we've heard horror stories about that place.
Portal to hell.
Hell yeah.
Things have been seen in that house.
And on the property.
Yep.
I'm glad you're gone.
We still go back for the holidays.
Merry spooky Christmas.
Right? Scary Christmas.
There you go.
The Christmas gifts are not so friendly where we go.
Spooky. So what are you doing? Your arm is being slowly consumed by
Try
this
shining your
black
flashlight on the goop
ooze.
again.
I was shining the flashlight the whole time, but sure.
Yeah, you're shining it on this black goop, and
Oh,
it's
cool. Now I can see it eat me.
it is not a fun sight. As you can see, the little on the edges, right where between where your arm is and it begins, you see like little fingers growing and reaching and clawing at you and at your skin. You can feel each one as it touches and pulls and stretches the rest of it further up your arm. The rest of it, you can see like a squirming mass of black
This is
black
horrifying.
worms stretching and moving across your skin.
God damn it! Why does none of us smoke? A lighter would probably help right now.
As it's still there, inching up your arm, and you can feel it
Oh, that's
trying
an idea.
to eat your hand.
Oh god.
Hey, whose car did we take here?
What are you doing? What are you doing, guys?
Whose car did we ring here? Rob's?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the Charger. Does your car have a lighter in it?
No.
No.
No, it's a Prius.
Dang.
Prius don't have lighters.
No, it's a Yaris. Thank you very much.
I don't know the difference. Yar!
I don't think it has a cigarette lighter.
We'll say it does.
Okay.
I go to the car and grab the lighter.
You go and burn it, roll an attack. With advantage, because I imagine you're helping.
Yeah.
please, God.
Yes.
That's a hit. Has the so you hear that, and you can hear what is almost more disturbing. You hear this screech like a human screech as it quickly shakes and quivers and then drops and
Oh.
you see it
Into the marsh.
scurry off further away.
Well then.
And you see your hand now bloody
Raw.
and raw. And you're missing tips of fingers and things like that where a little bit of bone is sticking through, but it's not bleeding.
Ugh.
It's cauterized
Oh my
and
gosh.
sealed.
Remember that guy who stuck his hand in the hole in Mummy 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to need another wisdom saving throw. It's a good stat to have a lot of when you're being eaten alive.
Not when I can't
That's
roll
my
high,
dump
though.
stat.
I mean,
Glad I
you
got
got to get out
advantage
of
on
there.
that, but
Did not help.
I think that's gonna be a 14 total.
That's still good for what you got on the die.
Right?
Like, you managed to avoid going into shock, but you are not okay with the fact that your
Oh,
hand
hell
is
no.
eaten away. Yeah. And there you are out front of this building. What are you going to do?
Uh-huh.
I ain't
Has
going
those-
back in.
Has those figures start getting closer and closer?
Oh shit.
Back in the house.
Maybe
I
I'm
need
going
another
back in.
perception check from everybody.
18.
17.
14.
You all see them now. As his eyes are darting, you catch his glance and you see what he's looking at.
Back in the house.
They're getting close enough now you can see faces, and these are not living, human, normal faces. They're contorted. They're wrong. There's a mouth on the side of the head and an eye that's hanging low, and it's screaming silently at you. And you rush back inside.
Yeah, well, we'll go back in the house.
Sure.
There's a greenhouse
Oh,
on the
wow.
side. As you're quickly rushed in, you close the door behind you, and then you hear moments later against the door just scratching. Just a constant, unending scratching and clawing at the door.
Alright, well, do I still have my Doritos?
You dropped your bag.
Damn it.
Alright.
Yeah, just thinking. That's probably that's what came to my mind when he described the faces.
Oh my god.
Ever seen The Ring?
It's not far. Not far.
If we live long enough to see Justin again, I'm gonna kill him.
You assume he's still alive.
Yeah, I'd be like, Justin, this is kind of stupid. You know what?
He said the dining room, so I guess we try that light on the left.
I mean, at this point, I would just find a room and just lock myself in the room.
That'll keep us safe until the next thing comes to get us.
I guess, but I mean, like,
I want to find answers. I'm heading for the dining room.
All right. You go to the door. It is unlocked.
all right, if he's going, I guess I'll follow him.
As you open the door, you see a brightly lit room. Candles on every corner and every surface. Some mostly dying down. You see a long central dining table full of food. Delicious looking
God
food.
damn it! If we'd come in here instead of running outside, we could have gotten that thing off him faster. Just hold your arm over the candles.
And you see on the far end, humanoid shape. Seems like it's in a bit of like a strange leather suit, bound.
Oh God,
Black
it's Leatherface.
straps with a bag over the head.
So you're trying out.
S&M.
Yeah, I was gonna say domination.
It's a new experience, you guys.
Hey, Justin, that's a
I don't
good look.
understand why you went gay for that, but
I only invited the dudes.
I was gonna say, who's the dom?
Little bit of me, a little bit of you.
So, is this food for us?
It is. It looks freshly made. It is delicious. It is beautiful looking. It is a collection. It's got turkey, big bowls of gravy.
I knew
mashed
gravy was gonna be
potatoes,
mentioned.
This is a feast. There's beautiful desserts. It's that shit you envision when you like a royalty eats.
All right,
This is
so-
what is from start to finish. Is a pig with an apple in its mouth and shit like that.
And there
That's
is-
the kind of stuff.
And there
you're
is stuffing.
in your stuff.
All right, I'm sitting down and I start pouring the gravy over the stuffing.
You sit down and you start pouring gravy on the stuffing. And you start eating it, and it is delicious. It's some of the best you've ever had.
All right.
The figure does not move. It does not seem
Thanks,
to
Justin. This is great.
acknowledge.
I don't know how you made all this, but 5 stars.
Nice.
I'm not seeing ghost ship. I'm not eating food in here.
Oh God.
I mean, you're missing a hand and you're almost dead. You might as well enjoy it.
Until it turns the maggots in his mouth.
And you know what? Maggots are protein too. I've
I
seen.
need a wisdom saving throw.
Great, you gave the DM ideas.
14.
And as he says this, it's not maggots. Well, what you find you're picking up and putting into your mouth is just disgusting, rotten sludge.
Ugh.
You pick it up and you can smell it now. And you can feel it in your mouth.
God damn it, Dave! It was stuffing 3 seconds ago.
This acrid, disgusting, putrid, rotten. You don't even know what it used to be.
I took the blue pill.
It's terrible.
I think we got my flaw wrong.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
We got my flaw wrong. I should have. We should have.
Party pooper?
No, sadist. Because, like, honestly, yes, like that kind of suffering would just have me laughing.
18.
It's not a flaw, man. That's gonna help you in life. 18. Has you managed to avoid just full-on horking up everything?
That's
but-
gonna cause some heartburn.
Yeah, this is gross. And you step away, and the whole table is full of this rancid, putrid. It's been sitting here for months, and now you can't escape the smell.
I had an idea, but it was still worth it.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, I've seen scary movies. We've all seen scary movies. We know how this trope works.
As the putrid scent fills this whole room, and I look across, and that bound figure is me.
Ooh.
And it's a new outfit, and it's just me sitting in my regular clothes. I'm just there with a smile, just sitting there looking at you guys.
That was a cool trick. Kind of gross, but how the fuck you do that?
Oh, I've learned lots of things now.
That's not creepy at all.
So,
No,
Can you explain the black stuff eating Dave's hand
yeah, I was about to
downstairs?
say,
I thought that would be a fun encounter.
you
And
gotta
Master would said you enjoyed it.
I don't see Tabby.
My old life is back there now.
I mean, you have 2 less kids, so win.
It's incredible.
I bet I agree. It is very quiet here.
I can we can do anything we want. This game, it's perfect. It's real now. You get to fight for your lives. The excitement. It's like no game you've ever played before.
Yeah, all well and good, but do we have a number of a doctor so we can get his hand fixed?
Oh, there's nobody to call now. You're playing the game, and you have to finish it. Master said
God,
the
it's
game
Jumanji.
has to end.
Can we level up?
I've got something for you. Master said you needed it.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
And I pull out of my pocket. Hold on a shit. I forgot to get this out.
An attack kitty. We all have animal handling.
Yes. The one skill we all have proficiency in is not going to be used at all.
Yep.
And I give you each a ring.
God, we're the three elves.
Ooh.
I
Master,
might need help putting this on.
Use the other hand.
Master said there needed to be 3 rings. Master said I needed 3 players. You have to keep it away from Master, but he's going to get them. And that's the game's end.
Dang it, we're missing 2. Fire!
So what you're saying is, if I don't put the ring on, then your master's
You
not.
have I tossed it at you if you wouldn't come over and collect it. You have the ring now. It's your ring. And you have to have it. As you put on your rings, or as you are assigned your ring as I chuck it at you if you won't take it, you get
It turns into a spider, crawls across your hand, and just links onto your finger.
Damn it, I wasn't
you
gonna
get
put the fucking
as
ring on.
as you put it onto your hand pretty bravely, materializes in your hand is a hammer.
Ooh.
Wait, what's your
Do we all get hammers?
hold on, what's your highest thing?
Strength.
Strength, yeah. So you get a hammer.
Hulk smash?
Guessing I get a shield.
As you put it in your hand, you receive a shield.
Kind of wish I had that earlier.
A shield that just hovers around your burnt hand.
Oh, cool.
Without you needing to hold it. It's just there.
Cool. Sounds
And
good.
as
Yeah,
you
start
refuse to
shield.
accept it, but
Well,
regardless,
After I saw them do cool shit, I'll go, fuck, I'm putting that
you
thing
put
on.
it on. And as you do,
Okay, call me now.
Simon
Phoenix.
Belmont's whip.
your flashlight lights up to a brighter, burning white light.
I got a flamethrower.
And as you aim it around at the food around you, you can see it sort of sizzle, but it doesn't hurt any of you as it passes
It's a
over.
holy light.
All right. Holy candle.
The game is now set. Master needs
I shot it
his
at you.
trinkets.
Stick this in the stake here.
As you shine it at me.
Natural light!
Yes.
Do
As
it,
you see
Daddy.
it flickering away, and you see as it projects at me this sort of second image over me has
Oh, shit.
this dripping sort of octopus tentacle face
Davy
rips
Jones.
at my chin, and you across my eyes widen and they turn a gross sickly green, and you shine it at my face, and I'm like,
My
yes, the tools are set, the game is made, Master comes to collect his boon, and when he does, he wins.
Okay, how
And
do
it's-
we win?
This reminds me of a hentai I've seen before.
Hey. Hey.
We're about to get Cthulhu'd and not in the good way.
Protect your anus.
How do we win? Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's not as strong as
That's an 8. Wait, no, just a flat 9.
Oh, wait, am I rolling? I was beering.
you don't win.
Oh, here.
Master wins.
Oh, so is there any point in us even playing?
You are playing. The point is your life. You're playing whether you want to or
I
not.
shot my light at him again.
He's gonna like phase into the wall in a second.
You can't win. As the maddening, sickening laugh continues until I pass out.
I hold my light on you
We'll go
until you
quiet.
catch on fire.
Yeah.
God.
Once I go unconscious, it seems to have no effect.
Oh.
Okay, Master left his body.
Alright. Well, I think I have a tool to get out of here. Let's go outside and use this in the fog.
It might work on the fog, might work on those things. I don't think it would work on the swamp water.
Yeah, but those things we saw zipping around out there, they seem kind of undeady, and this candle seems kind of holy, so I played enough video games to know that.
Yes, I've also played enough video games to know that when it runs out of batteries, it's...
Boom!
Ah.
You hear a sound. You feel it more than you hear it as it shakes the whole house in a sec for a moment.
Okay.
And I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, crap.
I'm guessing the front door's gone now. I've seen enough of these movies.
Oh, crap, I got a 0.
12. 0. Oh,
Oh shit.
I got a 12.
That's a fail. That's a fail. David?
David.
Hold on.
How many
Scott.
hit points do you even have left?
Try that again. 2. So that is 18 total.
Oh, you have 2 hit points left? Oh, I'm
Dude.
I had
sorry.
19 total, and you hit me like twice already. So
What did you get?
You rolled crappy for HP.
yeah, I did,
Well, he also took like 20 points of damage.
Yeah.
and that's gonna be an 18 on the wisdom saving throw.
So you save. You two, thank God, you take 4 points of psychic damage.
Ah.
As an image comes through your mind, rippling tentacles, shrieking and moving. You know immediately what this creature is, a mind flayer, as it
Oh,
rips
God.
across
shit.
your vision.
Oh, God. He has a contract with a literal mind flayer.
You get the image, but it's like you're watching somebody else's vision. As you feel removed as you two feel trapped in it, as this creature comes over and you see it rap upon your head and break your skull and suck your brain out from inside. As you wake up, shaken. And that's what you heard.
Well, shit. His master is a mind flayer.
Well, from what I remember in D&D, we're pretty fucked then.
Pretty much, yeah.
So,
Tastes like this is no game!
all right. So Mike, you're the D&D lexicon. How do we deal with mind flayers?
As regular people, I'd say we're fucked.
Okay, well,
Well, they are good at spell casting. I don't remember. I guess they have dark vision. I don't know everything
well,
about them.
I have holy flashlight.
No, I'm more worried about the spells they cast. I was trying to see if we could get to a point where they can't see us, so they can't cast at
Well,
us.
as long as Dave rolls good, he has a shield. You have a hammer.
I was
What does
gonna
your
say.
hammer do, actually? Is it like a...
Hit things.
I mean, does that all do? Like a household hammer? Is it like a Thor hammer? Like...
You look it over, it's like a battle hammer. You can hold it
Like a
one or
sledgehammer.
two-handed.
You have seen more Shield Hero than me. How good is this gonna do for me?
I don't know. Can you turn it into the Shield of Rage?
If only.
Can we
And
exchange
you
items?
begin feeling like vibrations in the floor around you. You can't stay here. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. This sense, this dread is overflowing in this room. It's almost thick in the air.
Can we exchange items?
Probably not.
Who are you asking?
I'm
The
asking...
unconscious body of Justin?
No, I'm asking... Okay, I'm asking... I'm going to try to take the ring off and trade with Dave. I'll take the shield. He takes the flashlight since he's missing like a fucking hand at this point.
Do you
Sure.
agree?
Yeah.
As you swap rings,
Same thing's
you
fun.
you lose your manifestation, and the new ring does nothing for you.
Oh, okay. So they were assigned to us.
So I put the old ring back on. And...
They're attuned
You
to
get
us.
your item.
All right, well... Can you... Alright, so can you do anything with the shield? Is it just like a fancy
Just
shield?
floating in front of his arm.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know if we have any, like, fancy fucking powers. I mean, I have a
No,
holy flashlight. Like,
I don't know. I've had no magic training, so.
well,
Well, let's see if it works as good as Captain America's.
Well,
He goes to take a swing at you almost as a joke, and the shield moves from your arm. Vroom, blocks the hit.
Nice.
nice.
like, We're all fucking nerds. The first thing I would do if I got like a superpower, try to figure out its
I
limits.
need wisdom saving throws, as you've all lingered a bit.
In the room that we weren't supposed to.
Oops. 4.
Haha, 2.
19.
How much more say
You save.
I shine the flashlight on me.
That's not
You-
gonna help.
Actually, that's well.
You both take 4 points of psychic damage.
All right.
Has the overwhelming presence now. You feel it.
Out of the
That
room.
vision
Alright.
is behind you, grabbing at your head.
I strobe light the flashlight around.
Strobe light, and you get out into the hallway, and you can see down the stairs like a darkness creeping in, and all
Oh
the
God, it's more of that
edges.
slime. Up the
this-
stairs.
This little tendril of
I
edge.
shine flashlight at the walls.
You shine flashlight at the walls as it seems to shriek back, but all these tendrils begin to grip and reach wherever you're not shining. Where do you go?
I go. Let's see. Is there any side that they are less concentrated on as they're coming up the?
They are coming from the stairway, so it's out the back. You are in the hallway. You have 3 doors you haven't been through, and then the main entrance behind you.
I would rather go up the.
Up the stairs? You're
Yeah.
going to run towards it. It's
Yeah.
coming from below those stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to run upstairs?
Yes.
You begin running upstairs. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm actually good at that.
I shine the flashlight at him.
Advantage, and are you following?
Yeah.
Alright, you're following. I need a dex save from everybody with advantage.
22.
Save.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 10.
15. Let's see. 17 with my +2.
Okay, so you two save, but as you're shining the light, it's like one of those shadows reach out and grabs your hand. And as it does, you can feel it. It's not grabbing you. It's grabbing inside of you, like your bones themselves.
I switch
are
hands and I
gripped.
shine the flashlight.
Shine the flashlight on it. I need you to roll attack.
Alright. 14.
14, it's not enough as you're shining the light on it and it seems to fizz and like it's almost transparent as you're looking at it now in the bright light, and it doesn't seem to enjoy it, but it's still gripping and pulling at you. I need a strength save.
Do I add any extra stats to it? Or am I just going straight roll?
You included no, that's just a straight roll.
Okay.
For that one because you're just pointing a light.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So strength saving throw, you said?
I guess it would have done a save, but yeah, strength saving throw.
14.
14 is enough as you pull free and manage to follow your friends up the stairs. You get to the upper landing. You see an open door to your right. It seems to be just a bunch of crates and other things, an old couch, some furniture covered in some sheets. You see to your left an open doorway to what is a collapsed open space. The floor is broken through.
No,
In front
no,
of
no,
you.
no, no.
And then directly in front of you, as you're coming up the stairs, you see another hallway leading to 3 more doors.
I want to go in the room and look at the crates with the couch.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You rush into the room with the crates, and you go through and you search. I need an investigation. As I take another peeping. Jesus fucking Christ.
23.
Woo!
Yes. Hi, kitty. Hi. Oh, I scared her back.
Bones. We all have animal handling. She's like, there's way too many people down here. Fuck this.
Is there a kitty?
Yeah,
There was.
she's in there somewhere. Father, protect me from these people.
He's abandoned us.
Process!
Good lord. So what happened? Oh, you rolled
23.
fucking fantastic for your investigation. You look through and you find a medkit. Piled in all the storage. There's a bunch of old antiques and things like that, but nothing that doesn't, unless you're looking for something in particular, there doesn't seem to be anything besides a medkit that you do manage to find.
So, do med kits work like in video games where he's going to get HP back, or
Nope.
does it cause him from not getting infections?
I'm guessing the latter.
You see, it looks like it has bandages, some medical supplies and stuff like that, and honestly, your friend's hand is melted, so...
Alright, well, this might burn.
Well, his hand was cauterized, so it's probably not in any major danger.
Who's
Yeah.
administering this to him? I need a medicine check.
Not me.
Unfortunately, it's Dave. Who cannot do it, or he'll have a disadvantage.
I have 14 intelligence, so I have a plus...
It's a wisdom.
Oh, it's wisdom. Oh, well, I have a +1. Alright, well, I will try to med kit your hand here.
He does not seem confident, Dave. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy. That is a 14.
14. He wraps it up, and he puts some ointments and things like that on it.
Cool.
You get back...
Oh.
5 HP.
Dang.
As it gives a bit of a bolster against what was a horribly crippled hand. Is now wrapped up. He's wrapped all the fingers together. You can't really grab things with it, but it's definitely not exposed anymore, which is helping a lot.
He has a Gara shield.
And you keep getting the sense you gotta keep moving. Getting stuck in this room, it's catching up to me. It knows where I am. It wants these rings. It's gonna eat my fucking brain.
Alright, well, I guess our next stop is down the hallway with the 3
Yes.
doors.
Alright, you have to go back into the upper landing to get there.
I'll go first, shine the flashlight around, make sure there's
So
not
it does
shit.
seem to like it's creeping up, but your flashlight manages to keep it at bay as you all rush into the creaky hallway.
Yes, I have the flashlight behind us, keeping them at bay, looking forward, I'm going back and forth.
Each step upon these boards gives an unnatural... like you're stepping on somebody's throat. As you're walking through...
Oh, wow.
Incredibly
Dave.
unsettling.
Yeah. As you're stepping through, each creak of the boards is no longer a creak, but a horrible shriek of pain and torment. As you're walking through, there are 3 doors. Forward, left, and right. Which would you like to take?
Let's go right.
Yeah. I'll follow the guy with the light.
Boom, you burst right through the doorway and you walk into the gallery, which is sitting above the game room downstairs. You can see a big bare rug, a chessboard, a fireplace, roaring, with dim light in the room. From your spot... Oh, that's unsettling. From the spot where you're at, you can see a big window outside, and you can see all of these faces in the mist, just watching. They're not at the glass, but they're floating in all sorts of angles and heights, and just watching.
I shine the flashlight outside to see what happens.
When you shine it at them, it doesn't seem like they're there. So then you move it away.
Damn
and
it,
you
Fudge,
see
we said
them
no Dementors.
move into the mist.
Alright, guys. Who's seen Naruto?
Yes.
And
Genjutsu. All we have to do is
you
close
hear
our
a
eyes.
noise as the door to the game rooms, the hallway door to the game into the game room that you're overlooking opens, and you see me walk in.
Fireball!
You just see me walk in and then sit and start moving chess pieces on the board.
And I shine a flashlight at you.
Shine a flashlight at me, and I don't seem to notice you as you look over on your perception check.
That is going to be a 14.
My eyes seem to be in a glaze, like I don't even notice you're there.
He's cheating.
And I'm moving the pieces around, and you see behind me a long black tendril of shadow as it moves in.
It's
like
not
a
him,
dark
it's the
figure
master.
stands in the doorway. As it moves in, you see the gray skin, the big eyes, the terrible octopus-like tentacles across the face, ripping, shifting, and moving, and you see it look up to you, and you hear a voice.
Closing
in
my
your
eyes.
head. Closing your eyes,
I
you
am
still
not-
hear a voice in your head. The game has just begun. Run, run, run.
Like, how much do you value your knees?
I hate tag.
I was gonna say jump off and do the epic hammer smash on him from upstairs.
Oh yeah. Like me, a regular person.
Well, you
can-
know what? I asked how much you valued your knees.
I also kind of value my life. I mean,
And
I'm
it moves further into the room.
okay. Leaving this room. I don't want a room that has open contact with whatever room he's in.
All right, so we're not gonna fight Cthulhu today.
You
Not when
move-
we're landing up from him.
You move back into the hallway. You hesitate for a moment, being like, we could have taken him. And you move back in. Dave, what the fuck are you doing? You gotta say something.
You're the charismatic one.
No, he's not.
Yes.
No, he's the quietest.
at this point, I'm-
church mouse one.
At this point, I'm following them, letting them take the lead because I don't need to be
Give me-
losing any more hands.
You make your way back to the very unsettling, creaky hallway. And you can
Yeah,
see
let's
the
get outta
dark
here
tendrils have
ASAP.
recessed, but have now started to reach back out into the stairwell.
All right, I say we go.
Reaching out.
All right, if we're playing this like a video game, the door to our immediate right is gonna lead to where we have to go. So let's go across and see if we can find another med kit.
All right, sure.
Alright, so you're going into the...
Yes.
You go into a lightly furnished bedroom. Mostly just a bed, some side drawers.
I want to go through the drawers.
Aha.
You go to the drawers, and I need a strength saving throw.
Well,
Oh, Dex, sorry.
well, that's probably not good for my fingers. I rolled a 5.
Has the drawer itself sprouts teeth.
It's a
and
fucking
long-
mimic drawer. God damn it!
A long tongue goes to grab
Flashlight!
you.
Flashlight!
The flashlight seems to singe it a bit, but it's too late as it reaches out and it binds you with its long tongue. You take 7
Well, that's not good.
damage. How are you doing?
I have 7 hit points left.
Ooh.
Welcome
As
to
you're
fun.
now wrapped in the tongue of this toothy drawer as it begins opening and closing fervently.
All right, Hammer
coming
Bro,
towards
this
you.
is where you're up.
I need everybody to roll initiative. You with disadvantage.
Of course.
Me disadvantage or him disadvantage?
Him. 'cause
Okay.
That's his thing.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why disadvantage?
I rolled a 1, so
7.
Okay, you're all going last. As it goes over to bite you.
and I am super.
And begins trying to pull you in. And what's your AC?
I don't know. You tell us what our AC was.
See, basic AC is 10 plus whatever dex mod you have.
So 9.
9. Damn. As
Should've
it
taken the
manages to take a bite into you, and you take
I see you again. I'm taking a big damage.
I thought it too.
2 points of piercing damage as the long, pointy teeth rip into your torso. And you're being pulled into this creature which is going to have to eat you chunk by chunk by chunk.
Well, that's not cool.
Who was next on the initiative?
I had 7.
Mike? Yeah, you're next, Mike.
Okay. Time to smash the dresser.
You go over and it's like, it's time to refurnish. Bam! Roll an attack roll.
Oh, come on.
Get
Do I at least have proficiency with this thing?
Yes.
Alright, so strength attack. 12.
12. Has you clock it on the top, and it just seems to put it down to the ground for a second before it starts re-rising. No damage. Next in the initiative, I believe, is Dave. There, with your crippled arm and your shield, what are you going to do as you see your friend being eaten alive by furniture?
Unscrew its leg.
Stab it in the tongue.
That's not a terrible idea. I'm gonna take the screwdriver and try to stab its tongue.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, dexterity attackable.
All right, let's see what I can do with that.
With proficiency.
So what's a
It's
9?
a 9 on the
9
die.
plus.
Plus a 3, plus your dex.
So that's gonna be
12 plus.
What's your dex
plus
mod?
1. So
13.
13.
yeah.
13 is just enough. As you manage to pierce its long, thick tongue that's wrapping around your buddy, and you stab at it. Stab, stab, stab.
Hey, buddy. I
I need you to roll damage. 2d4.
Ooh. Oh, his voice
I
is
took
nice.
a lot of damage.
Ooh, max roll.
That's good.
And so 6 damage.
That'll do it. Has 6 damage of piercing damage as you plunge, stab into it. And the tongue releases Rob. You are now free. It is your turn. Rob, what are you doing?
Well, I'm stepping away from the drawer.
You move away, and as you do, it tries to whip out at you again. Attack of opportunity.
Come the fuck on.
As it whiffs, and you you quickly jump out of the way before it can whap at the ground around you. What do you do with the rest of your movement? With the rest of your turn?
Not get near it? I mean, shine the flashlight at it?
You shine the flashlight at it, and it seems to be affected. As it takes a bit of holy damage, I need you to roll d8. I'm in the moving around phase. That's a moment.
One.
That's my 4th beer right there.
Yeah.
You did a 1?
Look,
Yeah,
Joe
fuck.
Rag's coming out.
No. Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Yeah, I figured a 1 wasn't very good.
As you flash a light on it, and it seems you can see it looks like it's rusting a little bit on the edges, but doesn't seem very badly hurt. As it charges forward, it's now going after the closest person, which is the one who stabbed it with a screwdriver.
Right. Understandable.
And it
Does my
definitely
shield
gets
do
you.
anything?
Does the shield do nothing?
It not enough. It gave you a better AC, but it rolled really well. You take 1 bludgeoning damage. As it wraps you in its big tongue and goes to chomp down on you. That's the top of the round. It goes to Mike. Your brother's being eaten alive now by furniture. The horror. The horror.
He's running. He's like, it's been nice knowing you.
No, that might actually connect. That's a 19.
Definitely hits. Go ahead.
What's the damage to this hammer?
It is a d12.
8 damage.
8 damage as you smash onto it and it collapses. You see the head break in and it begins just twitching. The tongue releases you and spasms as it flails about and its shape begins to shift in a very uncomfortable and unpleasant view of like a twitchy, dying creature as it sort of morphs into different pieces of furniture before it collapses. That's the end of the combat. You do still feel that sense that you are being chased.
Alright.
There
We have to
is
use child logic.
there is
Do
no
we
other
get-
door to this room.
Do we get loot?
No, we have to use child logic. What did we always do when we felt that there was a monster chasing us as children? Get in the bed and hide
Hide
under
under the bed, yeah.
I need everybody to roll a stealth check. As Dave's like, I can't
I don't
believe we're
know.
doing this.
Nope.
This is dumb.
I don't think I'm gonna do that because it would be plot twist. It's another mimic.
Oh no.
I want to pry off one of the teeth of the mimic.
Do a strength check.
My stealth failed. I got a 6.
Alright, my strength is 16.
16. You managed to pull off a small tooth of the mimic.
Small tooth being like what, like?
It's like an inch and a half long.
Oh, okay. I figured maybe it would be more substantial, but okay.
Little sharp daggers that were piercing into
Yeah,
you
whatever.
as you take a moment to hold your wounds.
Like, guys, I think I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
I think I'm gonna die before you guys.
I think he's gonna die before us both.
As you're there,
I hold up my
He has 7
bandaged stump.
He has 7 hit points in his shield. I had my intestines ripped out, and I have 5 hit points.
as you're there, you feel the presence coming, and you don't feel very well hidden.
Okay, try and run through the... We're gonna have to probably make some kind of save, because there's only one way out. It's probably standing at the doorway.
Well, you want to open the door, I'll shine the flashlight out from behind anyone who has more hit points.
Where are you running to?
The only door out of this place?
Well, you can
Well-
run out of there, but where are you going from there?
Can I make a left turn?
I
The only
guess
place
left, to go in the hallway.
All right. You burst out into the room. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving or intelligence saving throw this time.
Okay, actually, I can do
As
that.
you see it right there in your space.
Oh, God.
Alright.
5.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute.
I called Jessica, and I'm like, all right, hey, sorry to bother you again, but I just got eaten by a drawer.
That doesn't make any sense, Rob. What do you mean you're eaten by?
I was attacked by a drawer. Like,
Rob, stay
didn't-
focused. All right.
Uh,
Do whatever you're doing. Play your game. Don't worry about it. You're doing
Okay, okay,
All
thank
right.
you, dear.
fine. Go ahead, roll your.
What was your thing?
Damn it! I rolled.
you learned nothing from your phone call.
I called her again. Okay,
What
so
was that?
I know you said to focus
Intelligence
last
save.
time, but
That was a
like,
10.
No, you can't use it twice. You gotta take the second roll.
all right.
Actually, roll that. I'm using on Dave. He rolled only a 10.
You didn't do
Why
much.
do you keep doing that? Every time
Alright,
you do
so-
that, I roll lower.
I ended up getting a 10, 8 plus 2.
All right, that's a fail.
We all failed.
Yeah,
You
we
all
all
failed.
failed.
All right, you run right in face to face with this creature as the intelligence saving throw comes out, and you all fucking whiff it. You stop in your tracks, and that is where this is gonna end because you all fucking die.
Flashlight.
Well, if that hadn't just killed us outright, I was about to say, it's like, you know what? Like that old internet game, the only way to win is to not play. It's like, take your fucking ring
Yeah,
back.
there wasn't a win game I had planned for this. This
Huh.
is just like you're probably gonna die, and yeah,
Probably.
Fair.
survivor horror. Yeah, good job, guys.
So the flashlight did nothing.
Pretty much.
You could have done some damage to him.
Yeah.
It's very good for like keeping hallways clear. You were using it how you should have. For the most part, it keeps hallways clear. It does a little bit of damage, but it's more for like quickly we need to run out of this room sort of thing.
Like we did, but we all failed the same.
You had an attack. You had something to help you survive, but it didn't matter at that point because it was all saving throws.
Yeah.
It was to help you survive against things like mimics and stuff who don't crit and get a natural 20 when they attack you.
All right.
GG guys.
That was fun.
You
That
think
was
I would have learned
extremely
from
entertaining.
Roscoe
Yeah.
not to open drawers?
I'm glad you liked it. It was a bit short, but honestly, that's kind of the point. You guys did not roll well tonight.
No, we did not.
I
Yeah.
started off rolling good.
What is with your cursed table?
Remind me to play Betrayal at the House with you, because apparently you'll never be able to kill me.
You have risk.
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, Betrayal is
Um,
a great game. We gotta play it sometime.
Yeah. For the record, this TV works, so we can play Switch if you want.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.